pleased this year to have the Argentine director, musician, artist, writer, actress Lola Arias here to deliver our Edward Gordon Craig lecture.
It was the first piece in which I was working with this idea of how to reenact the past on stage. What I was interested in is this social experiment of putting together people from the same generation but a completely different background and see how can they get together to tell the same story, to tell one story.
Y en ese momento lo hieren a mi papá en el estómago y a su compañero en la pierna, cara al suelo.
This was a first, in a way, experiment also on how to do documentary theatre in terms of how to use this material that we have from our past, all these photographs, letters, objects, and try to discover what is hidden behind them or inside of them. So in a way, these projects are like living creatures. They are not just a play that is written and then it's published and then it's done, but it's a project that is growing and it's changing over the years because the people change their minds and they want to say something different, and also their lives change. It's not only reality creating fiction, it's also fiction interacting with reality in many unexpected ways. So it was not only about reenacting the stories of their parents and what happened to them in the past and so on, but they also reenacted moments of the process of working together. So they would stand in a line and they were supposed to take a position from right to left according to the position of their parents during the dictatorship. If they were right-wing militants or left-wings, or they felt they were in the middle. And it was so difficult to agree on who was on the left or the right of the other one, because everybody thought, I am the daughter of the extreme left wing, and then the next one would say, no, but my mother was more left wing, and the other one would say, but why? Because she was killed, she was more left wing than mine. So they could put out things which are like hard to say, but in a way they were in their minds. There were not two groups, the Argentines and the Brits, but a group of performers who are sharing memories of their lives in the war and after the war. And somehow they help each other in those scenes because sometimes one is telling and the other one is performing, and this creates a kind of bond between them that is even stronger than the bond of the war itself.
Si fueras el protagonista de una obra de teatro sobre la guerra, ¿qué rol te gustaría hacer?
El de la estrella. El del protagonista.
This project was a long process of research to find the persons that were able to commit to this, and we did auditions in Buenos Aires and London trying to find the veterans who were willing to take part in this play.
We had no choice but to kill them, and because we were so hungry during the battle, we started with nothing in our stomachs. So what we actually did, we went into the trenches and all the Argentinian soldiers had were tins of corned beef. So we jumped into the trenches, sat on the Argentinians and ate the corned beef. And to this day I've never touched a tin of corned beef because it reminds me of killing people.
I worked in both countries separately. I saw my cast together for the first time in Buenos Aires, and I thought, I don't know what is going to come out from this. So it's much more interesting also for me, the process of rehearsal, because these people are coming from a completely different field. They have nothing to do with art. They have nothing to do with theatre. Their concerns were for me so different from the concerns an actor or a performer who has more a connection with art would have, because they felt responsible somehow, because of the war they fought, because of the people who died there. One story was a trigger for the story of someone else, and this happened in other times also, like somebody else was saying something and then they were connecting with their own experience.